Hello guys, this is a bit sort of a Frankenstein style video because it's nearly 10 p.m. here in the south of France. You may hear the crickets singing, some cars passing by, just walking the dog. So I thought to myself, I said, well, you are telling a lot to people about persuasion, ethical persuasion and so on, but why should people listen to you? Where is that ethical persuasion thing coming from, you know? One thing about persuasion, ethical persuasion, is based on Robert Cialdini's 6 influence principles. One being the authority. The authority, that's, I mean, when you go to your medical doctor, he has a white blues maybe, or he has a lot of diplomas against the wall, so that it could be written that he's the biggest chocolate dessert eater, but you can't read it because it's fine printed. But it's on the wall and it looks serious, so you believe him. He becomes the authority. When I go somewhere and give a training or a keynote or something like that, I'm not saying that I'm a mechanic or that I fly planes or whatever the job. I tell people that I'm originally an engineer. I became a scientist. I wrote a PhD in artificial neural networks. I did marketing. I did sales. I'm still doing some sales, of course. I also created my own companies. I do digital, all that stuff. So in just those two words, you say, oh, maybe I should listen to that guy because, well, he knows things about the brain. He knows things about marketing, sales, strategy, stuff like that. I'm not a multimillionaire. Definitely not yet. So you may say, okay, what he says, if he can't implement it for himself, why should I listen to him? Of course, I'm not one of those gurus. I'm just a simple guy who one day, you know, was working into neuromarketing. I was a business partner of the first neuromarketing agency and really enjoyed it. But each time I gave a neuromarketing training, I thought that something was missing because neuromarketing is super powerful. You get 2-digit growth. I mean, it's amazing. Really, trust me, it's amazing. But it's mainly focused towards the company's marketing, the sales, the strategy. So the people who are learning, who are listening, who are attending to the trainings, those people, they get information for the company, not for themselves. One day I was having dinner and I was talking with my wife. I said, you know, something's missing here. You know, I'm super passionate about what I'm doing. I love it. But I'm still missing something. And while we're talking, the word humanity came out. Your marketing is lacking humanity. But what's cool with your marketing is that it's focused on the human brain. So it makes marketing, sales, strategy more focused towards human beings, you know, because I mean the brain is only existing at our human level. It's the human brain that we're talking about, so it's super interesting. But still, neuromarketing is about the company. So I said something's missing here, and it took me some time to create the Ethical Persuader System, which in fact I still teach inside companies during workshops, during keynotes, and stuff like that. But the first thing people learn, it's about themselves, it's about their brain, it's about how they work, how that brain is running, and why they can become, thanks to that brain, why they can become an ethical persuader. So that's how the whole thing came out. It's based on brain science. The ethical persuader has also a little brother, I would say, which is called neurocouple, because if you can run ethical persuasion at your business level, at your personal level, you can also do something in your couple, which implied a bit more of research and a bit more of reading, of data compilation. Don't worry, I did the heavy lifting for you. And of comparison of the female and male brains. And as I like to say, we are not equals. Men and women, we are not equals, but we are complementary. That's how the human species evolved. You know? A lot of what happens in your couple, in your relationships, in your dating and so on, comes from your brain and how that brain evolved over the years. Not your years, but the years of humanity. So yeah, I just wanted to share that, so to let you know that yeah, it's not absolutely crazy. The ethical persuader is not absolutely crazy. It works. Also got this weekend a message from one of my clients who now I'm very happy to say that some of my clients become friends. Very proud of that, because that's being human too. He told me, Thomas, I had to make a presentation and I was shitting myself, but people loved it because he implemented some of the ethical persuader things. You know, especially the speaking in public, because that's part of ethical persuasion, is to learn to fight against your glossophobia, which is the phobia of speaking in public. So there are a lot of things. I'd be happy to answer your questions, and I will keep posting stuff about the ethical persuader and persuasion and how the brain works. So, but now you know where I'm coming from and who that crazy bald guy is. So I wish you a nice day, evening, whatever. And I'm going to keep walking the dogs. Cheers.